everyone, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be talking about the length of hair and the ins and outs of having long hair. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is the length of hair. Now, I have always thought for many years that I could not grow my hair long. And that was mostly due to the fact that I was coloring my hair at least once every 4 weeks, if not sooner, and before I went gray, and damage resulted from that. It definitely ruins the hair shaft and not be smooth and leave your ends fried, as you know. And you need more conditioner, and you pile on the waxes and silicones to fix all of that so that you can have the kind of hair that's smooth and silky that you love. But underneath it all, your hair is completely damaged, and so the ends start to break off. You start to get split ends. So now, if you are one of my silver sisters out there who has extremely thick hair, each strand is very thick in diameter, and it doesn't seem to get harmed as badly as very thin hair, then your hair shaft can tolerate a little bit more damage, but it's still damaged nonetheless. Generally, when my hair would get down to the length of this even, it would start to look fried on the ends. So the ends would be starting to, I could see visually that there were split ends, and it just didn't look right, nor did it feel right, even while washing it or styling it. So I wanted to talk about that today because I think it's important. It is au naturel, and the hair shaft will be smooth and gorgeous, and you may be able to grow your hair out much longer than you thought previously to going gray. And so that is one of the plus points to going gray, is to be able to grow your hair to beautiful lengths. Now, one product that I showed you in a video is this Dove Daily Moisturizer, and this is what caused me to want to grow my hair long. After using this daily moisturizing damage therapy conditioner with bioprotein care and hyaluronic serum, made my hair smooth and made my hair feel even more healthy. Even though it's virgin hair and it is not colored, it still did more for me than any conditioner has ever done for me. And I am completely shocked about this. And this is another reason you don't have to buy expensive products. And it restores hair and reduces signs of damage. So I think this product will work for anybody, but I am touting this product right now. I love it. It does have a scent. Unfortunately, for those of you who do not like scents, it has a pretty strong scent. And I would say it's a combination between like a musky floral, kind of with a touch of citrus in it. But I do love this, and this is what it's done for me. My hair, I think it seems like my hair is growing faster than 1/2 inch a month. I don't know if that's possible, but it is definitely ends of my hair. As you can see, there is no split ends in sight. Yay! So there are no split ends there. My hair is virgin and perfect, and that means that I can grow it out. So that is very, very exciting. The last time I grew my hair about this long was during COVID, and if you go back on my video strings and watch that video of me, it was a complete frizz fest. So I'm about ready to cut it all off, and it is like this frizzy, like it's a rat's nest, right? And I just could not stand it. But this smooth is so beautiful, and it moves beautifully. I did do a video on this This is 3 days after washing, and it doesn't leave my scalp greasy. I think I washed this 2 or 3 days ago. So that's another plus point about it. Now, I do use the Conair Pro Infinity Straightener. So I do straighten. So that is part of the smoothness, just to be fair. But the product is definitely, my hair is so silky right now. Let's get into step 2 of this video, where we're going to talk about hair lengths, and we're going to talk about what may be. Right. So hair length is one thing that I've noticed, and that's another reason I did this video, is because if you've had short hair, and I've had short hair for the majority of my life, I love, love, love short hair. But I don't think it looks as good on me as it did when I was younger. So now I'm enjoying the long hair, and I notice that it camouflages a little few things about me that are aging. And so now I'm embracing that the long hair does that for you. So when you grow your hair long, one of the things that happens is if you have a lot of facial wrinkles, I have a tremendous amount in this area, and I'm not planning on getting any plastic surgery. So I'm going to age gracefully and let things just age. Let my skin age, let it age. It's fine. I'm young at spirit, and it's okay with me. But I would like to look my best. Long hair gives you the ability to have long flowing hair when you want it, and then when you don't, you can put it up. If you have short hair and you then grow it long, you may not like the feeling of it on the back of your neck here, and it gets warm. For those of you who live in warm climates like Arizona, it is hot. So that is one of the things, and another reason I decided to do this video was to tell you the good points and bad points about having long and short hair. So long hair is hot, and it requires care. You can just let it air dry, but it does require gentle care. So you want to use brushes that are gentle, like this one, and it's got that action going on with the rubber back here, so it flexes, and each bristle has a protective little tip on it. So this is a kind of brush that you use when you get out of the shower. So after you've conditioned and your hair is nice and silky from using this product, then you want to use this type of brush, because this is the most gentle for long hair. And if you want long hair, you don't want to break it off, right? Because it took a very long time to grow it. Besides the normal shedding, hair is fragile when it's wet. And so you definitely want to use a very gentle brush. Do not use a comb on it, and don't rip or tug hair. So you want to be very gentle with long hair. Definitely put it up in a ponytail when you go to bed. So that is something new that I have realized that I have to do when I go to bed every night, is I just put it up after brushing my teeth and getting ready for bed. I just put it up in a ponytail. Now these will come out really super easy. As you can see, I'm going to demonstrate how easy these come out. And you definitely want to cleanse your scalp really good. And the reason you want to do that when you're growing your hair long is because you want to make sure the oils at the scalp line are removed so that that hair can grow easily. Another thing with long hair, it's a lot to do when you're getting ready for some people. So you have more hair, you've got to do something with it, and putting it back is great during the day, like when I'm working, because I'm moving around a lot, and I can't have it like in my face. So that is a minus point of having long hair, is it's constantly there. It's like wearing a blanket on your head or something. And as it gets longer, it's like, it's a lot. So you have to get used to the feel of having hair, longer hair. So that is another huge difference. One plus point to having long hair is you don't have to cut it as frequently. So just let it grow. You can get it tipped. Tipping is taking off less than half an inch of hair. So, you know, you're just getting the ends tipped. Now my ends are not damaged at all at this point. So I'm not going to tip it. I don't feel the need to tip it, but you can if you want to. And then of course deciding what length that you want it to grow to. And are there different lengths and styles for different face shapes? And that's what I like to gauge my haircuts on and my styles on, is your overall face shape, your facial features, and balance and symmetry. And those are really important when you're factoring in a haircut. Too much hair on a small frame looks out of symmetry, and too little hair on a larger frame looks also. I would like to address one more point with long hair, and that is the weight of your hair. So if you have a lot of hair, it's dense, it's thick, it's heavy, you have to keep in mind that growing your hair longer will mean there's a lot more weight ahead. So if you suffer from migraines or neck or shoulder pain, it may not be something you want to do. And thick, coarse, gray hair can pose a few problems for those women who want to grow their hair long. And the problem being is that it's going to be you're going to have a lot of hair, and it's going to be heavy, and you're going to have a lot to style there. You're going to have a lot to wash. You're going to have a lot to dry. That is one thing you will have to consider if you want to grow your hair long and you have thick hair strands. Each diameter is thicker. Also, if you have thick curly hair, now you have a lot of things going on. You have the diameter of the hair shaft, which is very thick and coarse. Then you have the springy effect of the natural curls. So growing your hair long could mean that you're going to have tons of volume. Now that can easily be fixed with the correct cut. And a lot of times I will see hairdressers help women who have thick curly hair by going in and thinning it out. Now this is where thinning shears are needed. And or they don't have to use thinning shears. They can thin it out by putting layers in it and taking out a lot of the volume. So I have the opposite issue. So I don't want thinning shears or a lot of layers, because I don't have a lot of hair to start with, and each hair is thin in diameter and it flies away. So the plus point to growing it out all one length for me particularly, and again, this is not going to apply to my sisters who have the thicker, coarser hair, is that keeping it all one length is good for me, because look at, I have all of this volume here. And taking into consideration this section of your hair here, where your ear, above your ear, is you're not going to have hair growing here in your ear area. So this front piece here, you're going to have a lot less hair up here than you are, say, back here, right? Because back here, you've got the hair growing all the way down here, down your hairline to this point here. So this front part is crucial. And I don't think a lot of hairdressers point this out, but I will point it out because I think it may be helpful for you, is don't take a lot of volume out of here. Do not, if you have thin or fine hair, don't let them take a lot out of this front section here. Don't let them put too many layers in this front section, because what it will do is it will just look really super thin and you won't have that volume. So I try to, if I'm going to layer this, I'll do long layers, right? And I will just do a few select areas. So just to recap, growing your hair long requires you to cleanse the scalp really good so that the hair grows good. Also, having a good conditioner, a protein-based conditioner, will help a lot with split ends. Also, not coloring your hair will definitely help, so you won't get split ends and your hair will not be fried and it won't break off. Also, having long hair, you're going to have to wear it up when you go to bed. A satin scrunchie is the best, but if your hair is too thin, you can go ahead and do these goodie bands, which you can buy in a bag at Walmart. And of course, the other thing is styling your long hair. So one of the plus points to having long hair is you can put it up in a ponytail. You can throw it up super quick, so you have a busy lifestyle. Long hair will afford you that ability to just pop it up in a claw clip or something and just be able to go. You also have, with long hair, you have a lot of more styles that you can do. I've been showing a lot on my videos on wearing phony ponies, adding some extra length. You can do half updos. There's so much you can do with long hair that you cannot do with short hair, but you can do a lot with short hair too. Just wanted to like put your hair up a little bit, give it some height, and do something like that where you have like a, you know, you have the rest of it hanging down and part of it up. You can do part of it like that, and then you can come in here with a second claw clasp if you like. I don't have another one that size, unfortunately. And do like a small double claw for both, which is nice, because if you do that, then you get some height up here, and then you can, you know, double it up if that works for you as well. Or just leave it kind of semi-messy. That's kind of nice too, leaving a few tendrils here hanging down and just like an I don't care look. Buns are also nice. There's some great YouTube videos on how to wrap intricate buns that may work for you ladies, and I love that too. So just throwing it all in all, having long hair is beautiful. It's gorgeous. When you go gray, it's more stunning. So I'm waiting to decide whether I'm going to put some layers into this. And of course, if I do, I'll film it for you so you can see what I'm doing. I'm waiting for it to get just a little bit longer before I decide to do that. That way, if I don't like it, I've got a couple months to grow it out. If I start now, then it's going to ruin the structure of the hair, and I just want it all one length for right now. So that is what long hair can give you, and it's definitely achievable when you go gray because your hair is in pristine and perfect condition. You have a mid-length cut that's about mid-neck or anything shoulder and above, right? It's not super short, but it's not super long. So you can wear it up, you can wear it down, you can wear it back, you can half do it. You can add phony ponies, you can add phony buns to your hair, these little stretchy buns that I showed in a video recently. And you can have the best of both worlds. So if you're undecided on whether to go long or whether to go short, think about going mid-length in between. That will give you more fun, and you can do both. And it's very flexible, and you can wear it all one length. You can wear it semi-layered, whichever way you like to wear it. So thank you so much for watching as always. Click subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. Click like if you like this content, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Flappy arms. Bye. Okay, let me hold the flab. See you later.